fleet instructor. I have been assigned this arduous task of turning you into a competent fleet commander. Listen carefully and I will guide you through the basics, hopefully with minimal casualties. Look towards the top left. The objectives for each lesson will be displayed here. When you are ready to begin, select Next to continue. First, let's get you familiar with the main interface. It is accessible at the top menu. Alternatively, on your left controller, press the Y button to bring up the main menu. Here you have access to all the fleet command options. The most important will be the holomap. Open that up now. Excellent. You are able to press a button. We are off to a good start. This is the holomap. It is your primary tool for navigating the operations area. Use thumbstick press to recenter your map to your flagship or current select. This is your flagship. A big box of armored neosteel keeping instant death out and you comfortably inside. The map can be moved around by holding grip on either controllers and moving your hand to it. You can rotate, zoom and move the map by using grip hold on both controllers. Using thumbstick up-down will quick zoom in and out. Understanding the map and the battle space is crucial to commanding your fleet effectively. On the floor of the map are various settings. You can lock the perspective of the map to your flagship by toggling on the flagship lock setting. Pan or rotate will be limited while locked. So while easy to use with a single ship, be sure to use the global perspective when commanding a larger fleet.
Channel open.
The map is populated with sensor contact that represent ships, stations, and other objects. You can select these for more information by pointing your controller over them and using trigger. Select your flagship now. In the palm of your hand will be a display of the ship's information, such as health and shield strength. There are multiple tabs on the side for different information. We will be exploring them in a moment. You can change where selected information is displayed in the settings menu. Select Next to continue. Next. One of the main functions when viewing a ship you control is power allocation. You can transfer power between your ship's subsystems for emphasis on damage, defense, or speed. Set the power settings of your flagship to engines now.
Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Hover over your target ship and hold trigger to drag out to a new destination. While holding, you can use thumbstick up, down to adjust the distance of good. Moving your ships will need to be second nature if you intend to survive. Before we head to the firing range, we need to equip your very unarmed flagship. There is a weapons depot that you can use to pick up weapons and munition boosters. Find it on the holomap and dock your flagship to transfer the supplies.
Proceeding to nav point. Roger. Docking with station. Starting docking procedure.
Weapons and supplies have been added to your storage. To view your inventory, fleet details, customize your ships, open the main menu, and access the fleet manager.
Docked at station.
Here you can manage your fleet in all its glory. Each ship can be customized with equipment modules. Let's get those turrets mounted. Open up the ship's roster, select your flagship, and inspect to view its loadout. As you can see, your flagship is unarmed. Not very useful in combat. You can move, rotate, and scale the ship layout like you would the holomap with grip on either controller. Each slot has its own type and size requirements, so only certain modules can be used. Select the empty weapon turret slots on your ship and mount the new equipment you received. Now your ship is in fighting condition. Let's head over to the firing range for everyone's favorite part, combat training. Open the main menu and select the sector map. This should look familiar if you didn't sleep through your astrocartography classes. The sector map is your navigation tool for getting about the galaxy. You can move it about as you would the holomap. Select the firing range and use engage warp to travel to the new location.
En route to coordinates.
Acknowledge.
Hold on to
Transferring
your
all
lunches.
power to engine
Any
subsystem.
acute sensations of dizziness or vertigo should pass in a few minutes. Vomit bags are located in the rear of the mess hall. I do not recommend using the bathroom during jumps. Things can get messy.
Switching
Everyone's
to
favorite
default power
location,
state.
the firing range. I have set up a rust bucket to use as target practice. Before engaging the enemy, you need to move into an effective attack range. Your weapons have limited reach, so positioning is key. Get within 10,000 meters of the target.
Yes, Commander. Navigating to destination on station. Moving to location. Arrived at destination. Proceeding to nav point. Arrived at destination. Affirmative. Navigating to destination.
Enemy frigate identified.
Arrived at destination. En route to coordinates. Nav point reached. Roger. Moving to location.
To assign a target, select and drag out from your ship like you would for a move order and release over the target. Order your flagship to engage the enemy ship now.
Nav point reached. Moving to location.
Real-world targets don't just sit there and wait to be killed. To make this slightly less embarrassing for you, I've activated the target's autopilot. Try to keep up and destroy it before it outmaneuvers your incompetence.
Target port side shield. Minor damage.
Nav point reached.
Target forward shield 75%.
The target is quite maneuverable for a hunk of junk. You will have an easier time if you disable it first. Select the enemy and take a look at the ship's data display. It is similar, but the distinction is that instead of power allocation, you can choose to focus damage to specific subsystems. Damaging them will reduce the enemy's fire rate, shield regeneration, or movement speed. Target the enemy ship's engine subsystem now.
Affirmative. Setting
Depending
fire
on your
rate.
equipment,
Engine subsystem.
ships can have special abilities that can be used in combat. Select your flagship and open the Active Abilities tab. Find the Lancer beam and activate it by using trigger hold on the button and dragging the targeting reticule onto the enemy ship.
Targeting Lancer beam.
Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. Attacking. Target. Starboard shield. Still holding.
The Lancer beam bypasses a target's shields, making it excellent tool for crippling subsystems. Now that the enemy engines are disabled, I suggest switching your power to weapons to maximize your damage output. You should have no problem putting it out of its misery now.
Transferring all power to weapon subsystem.
Target forward shield. Taking light damage.
Yes, Commander. Pressing attack.
Your first confirmed kill. Pity it wasn't shooting back, but a kill nonetheless. When a ship is destroyed, it will leave behind wreckage. This can be salvaged for equipment and cargo. Or, as I foresee, the inevitable case of one of your own ships exploding, you can rescue the captain and try to recover what you lost. Move near the wreckage to salvage it. It will take some time, so be sure to ward off any other interested parties.
Moving to location. Yes, Commander. Proceeding to nav point. Navigating to destination. Roger. En route to
We're on
coordinates.
site and starting recovery. Keep an eye out.
Nav point reached.
Job's done. All salvage tagged and stowed.
Good trash work. But somehow your ship was damaged while engaging a weaponless target drone. Impressive. Let's get those scratches repaired before we get into a real fight. You luckily salvaged some hull patches from the wreck. These can be used to repair damage when out of combat. Your fleet has limited cargo capacity as shown here. Overcapacity will begin to slow your fleet down. You need to manually approve the use of consumables. They can be automatically spent to boost damage, recharge shields, or repair the ship, among other things. Your crew are now repairing your hull. While slow, hull patches might keep you alive until you can get to a shipyard to fully repair. Now, you don't have much of a fleet with a single ship. To learn multiple ships' commands, I have sent you an additional ship. Please don't get them killed. Find it on the holomap and select the new member of your fleet. You can move multiple ships by holding trigger near your fleet and sweeping your pointer over the desired ships to add them to the selection. You can then tell them to move to a common destination with a single command. Try this now.
Standing by.
Awaiting orders.
Roger.
Now that you own multiple ships, the global fleet roster and command panels will be of interest. They allow you to issue commands to multiple ships at once. On the right, toggle to select all your ships with XA. Then, on the left, order all your selected ships to balance power. These two panels will save you time when commanding a larger fleet.
Roger. Evening
Currently,
subsystems.
both ships are acting independently. If we want a cohesive formation, we need to form a battle group. Select one of your ships and order it to follow your other ship as leader.
Nav point reached.
Awaiting orders. Forming up with
Your ally will
frigates.
now form up with the lead ship. Selecting a member of a battle group will give you options on how the group behaves. Use the tabs on the selection menu to view formation settings. Set the battle group behavior to group. This will make the formation function as a single unit.
Acknowledged.
Set any member power setting to weapons and observe the other group members copying the order. Move a member and the rest of the battle group will stay in formation.
Channel open.
Moving to location. At coordinates.
Yes, sir.
To
Transferring
remove a
all
ship from a
power
battle
to
group,
weapon subsystem.
toggle the ship on the lower right roster using XA and pressing the remove button, or select the ship and use the leave formation button on the formation settings tab. Try removing the new ship from the formation now.
Breaking off.
There is another piece of junk I need scrapped. Find it on the holomap and get both your ships within firing range.
Detaching from battle group.
Unknown vessel on sensors.
Entering formation with frigate.
Acknowledged.
destination.
Enemy frigate identified. Switching to default power state.
Surprise! This one shoots back. Knock out its weapon subsystems while sending full power to your own for maximum firepower.
Affirmative. Commencing attack.
Under attack. Maxing weapon subsystem.
Affirmative. Maxing weapon subsystem.
Target starboard shield. 35%.
Target hull integrity is 75%.
Port side shield. 35%.
Acknowledged. Arrived at destination.
Target ventral shield still holding. Roger.
Port side shield. Minor damage.
Acknowledged.
Enemy frigate is retreating.
Focusing fire on weapon subsystem.
Target weapon subsystem. 50%.
Excellent. Very
Target
good.
destroyed.
You managed to aim your weapons and use your abilities without getting your entire crew killed. That's more than I expected. Maybe there's some hope for you yet. But don't let it go to your head, Cadet. I just showed you the basics. Mastering them in the field will be the real test.
Port side shield. 35%.
Roger. Breaking off. Acknowledged. Entering formation with carrier.
Leaving formation. Forming up with carrier.
Roger. Switching to default power state.
Switching to default power state.
Roger.
Forming up with carrier. Entering formation with carrier.
the sector you requested. Are you sure this is the right place? Doesn't seem to be much here.
Where else would you find a disgraced tactical genius?
We've all been disavowed by the Imperium if you hadn't noticed. If he really did serve with the Commander's father, then it's our only shot.
You made it. I wasn't sure that you would come, but that alone tells me you're ready. Your father meant a great deal to many of us, and I wish I could have done more for him. But for you, I did what I could. Managed to shield a small portion of your family's holdings before the Imperial auditors could seize everything. It isn't much, but it's yours. Dock at the station ahead, and I'll transfer what's left of your inheritance.
Inheritance? Commander, have you been holding out on us? I could use a raise.
You get a paycheck? I thought this was the all-volunteer mercenary reject fleet.
Station docking clearance received.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. En route to coordinates. Yes, sir. Docking with station. Aligning with docking port.
It's nowhere near the original fortune. Most of that was seized, buried under legal bureaucracy, or directly stolen the moment your father fell. It should be enough to keep your systems online. Use it carefully for repairs, munitions, jump fuel. You will need them for the next part.
Lock in a deal now while rates are low.
That wasn't the windfall I was expecting. I guess I'll keep these Ramadi noodles for a while longer.
Before I went dark, I stashed a cache of supplies in a small asteroid field a few sectors out. Spare parts, fuel, a few functional weapon systems. Unfortunately, you're not the only one who knows of it anymore. Smugglers picked up the trail and are en route to strip it bare. If you move fast, you can get there first. The location is marked on your sector map.
Coordinates received. I hope we get a better jump engine or something. It takes forever to hop around sector to sector like this.
Roger. Proceeding to nav point.
Yes, sir. Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Temporary restrictions are in place on mining exports. Please adhere to updated transport protocols to avoid delays.
Unidentified ship spotted.
Moving to location.
Acknowledged. Evening subsystems.
Acknowledged.
Enemy vessel identified. Yes, Commander. Firing on target. Being engaged.
Maxing. Weapon subsystem.
Affirmative. Focusing fire on weapon subsystem. Target. Ventral shield. 50%. Targeting Lancer beam. Affirmative. Enemy vessel bugging out. Affirmative. Targeting engine subsystem. Target aft shield 75%. Yes, Commander. Firing on target.
Moving to location.
Engaged. Confirmed kill.
En route to coordinates.
Warning. Power fluctuations are beyond 90. We recommend all transport ships avoid docking until further notice.
Yes, Commander. Evening subsystems. Initiating extraction. Wreck is stable, for now.
Nav point reached.
Recovered everything we could. Wrecks stripped clean.
Moving to location. Docking with station.
Please report any unusual mineral findings to the station immediately. Rare deposits are being tracked, and explorers may receive rewards for valuable discoveries.
Roger.
Aligning with docking port. Docked successfully.
Emergency broadcast. Malfunction detected in the primary processing unit. All mining operations will be halted until repairs are completed. Estimated downtime, 5 hours.
Are we due for a comms encryption cycle or already handled?
That's not a problem, it's a feature.
Due to increased demand for refined materials, we are offering a 15% discount on processing fees for all miners in the system this week.
Proceeding to nav point.
Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Acknowledged. Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Engaging warp drive.
Attention mining teams, the asteroid belt surrounding Sector 23 has been cleared of hazardous debris. Operations are now safe to resume in the area.
Affirmative. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Those two crates ahead, those are the ones. I had the containers marked as scrap to avoid suspicion. Move in close to trigger the access protocols. Once you're within range, the system will begin the unlock sequence automatically. You'll need to secure both to recover the supplies I left behind. And hurry. Those smugglers won't wait for you to finish. If they get here first, they'll strip it clean.
Beginning access attempt. Starting system handshake.
Nav point reached.
Unidentified ship spotted.
Override successful. Proceeding with next phase.
That's one down. But we're not done yet. There's still another crate out there. You'll need both if we want the full haul. Get to it quickly.
Those boosters will come in handy. Do we have them enabled for use? Enemy destroyer identified. Affirmative. Acquiring target. Under attack!
Maxi, weapon subsystem.
Who's this snooping around our hull? The Scrapclaw hull rats paid good money for this intel, so this is our salvage. Get lost or get dead.
Affirmative. Focusing fire on weapon subsystem.
Didn't you hear? They're the Scrapclaw hull rats, apparently.
I like the name. Quite fitting.
Enemy destroyer using missile guidance. Target. Ventral shield. Damage report. Heavy. Acknowledged. Port side shield. 75%. Targeting Lancer beam. Port side shield. Light damage sustained.
Roger.
Port side shield. 50%.
Maxi, weapon subsystem.
Yes, Commander. Target hull integrity at 50%. Acknowledge. Focusing fire on engine subsystem. Enemy destroyer is running away. Roger. Target eliminated.
Roger. En route to coordinates. Navigating to destination.
Port side shield, still holding. Switching to default power state. Yes, sir.
Arrived at destination. Acknowledged. Proceeding to nav point.
Beginning salvage. Sensors are locking onto the wreck.
Arrived at destination.
Recovery successful. Nothing left behind.
Yes, sir. Moving to location. Nav point reached. Yes, sir. Navigating to destination.
Yes, Commander. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Station. Moving to location.
Engaging security bypass. Starting authentication now.
On station.
That's it. Full access confirmed. Current cargo load is impacting fleet mobility. No remaining tasks. Operation complete. Yes, we got a new jump engine. We should tell engineering to install it right away.
Well done. The supplies are secure and intact. Better condition than I expected. That gear should give you a solid footing. I've set up a secure location a few sectors out. Sending you the coordinates now. Meet me there when you're ready. We've got more to discuss.
Acknowledged. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged. Navigating to destination. Proceeding to dock.
Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Engaging warp drive.
This station's refinery is now processing rare metals. Traders, please head to docking bay 12 for new stock availability.
Yes, sir. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
You made it just in time. That station ahead is run by Garen Sorex. He served under your father. A hard man, but loyal when it counts. Since the collapse, he's carved out a quiet life out here, running security for the locals. Convincing him to return won't be easy, but we have an opportunity here. His station has been marked by a rival mercenary company, probably due to Garen's unique personality. Sorex won't ask for help, but if we hold the line with him, we might just earn his trust.
Garen Sorex, the Iron Longfang? He's the captain that took out the Judicator systems at the final battle.
The one and only. Do you want an autograph?
The prodigal heir appears after all. Thought you might have buried the name. Is Thorn pulling your strings? Well, he picked a bad time to relive his glory days. This station was built to survive sieges. My shields can hold for a while, but our targeting systems are down and half the batteries are blind. I didn't ask for help, but if you plan on staying, make yourself useful.
He seems lovely.
Never meet your heroes.
Oh, please, would you trust us? I agree, we need to prove ourselves. Right now, we're just some random strangers on a 5-kiloton gunship.
Looks like Sorex scraped together some hired guns after all. Didn't think he had any friends left, let alone one stupid enough to stand between us and our payday. Fine by us. Your scrap will fetch a nice price. Hope you brought more than just a hero complex.
Those ships look nice. Wondering if they're hiring.
Shut up and fly straight, or zigzaggy if we're getting shot at.
Maxing. Weapon subsystem. They are closing in on the station. What's the plan?
Their shields can hold, but their targeting systems are crippled. We'll need to mark targets for the station batteries.
Then we stay mobile, use the station as cover, and let the big guns tear them apart.
Relaying targeting data to station batteries.
Proceeding to nav point. Roger. En route to coordinates.
Target forward shield, 75%. Focusing fire on weapon subsystem.
Nav point reached. Navigating to destination. Nav point reached.
Targeting systems locking on.
Moving to location.
Moving to engage. Focusing fire on weapon subsystem. Target. Forward shield. 20%. Commencing attack. Target forward shield 50%. Targeting Lancer beam. Targeting Lancer beam. Targeting Lancer beam. Roger. Yes, Command. Acquiring target. Target. Dorsal shield. Light damage sustained. Roger. Focusing fire on weapon subsystem. Target eliminated.
That's the last of them. Didn't think I'd be saying this, but you held your ground. Doesn't mean I trust you, but it means I'll listen. I'll gather my crew and we'll see. Maybe Thorn was right to bet on you. Maybe.
Navigating to destination. Yes, Command. Moving to location.
All right, I knew we had what it takes.
I'll admit I wasn't sure he still had room left for loyalty. Or hope. He wouldn't have agreed if he didn't see something in you. That means something to the old guard watching from the shadows. And to me. This is just the beginning.
Navigating to destination. Nav point reached. Yes, sir. Navigating to destination. Affirmative. Lining up for dock.
If you want me in this fight, then I need my ship. We've seen more battles than most, and I trust her more than you right now. Last I heard, some desk-bound coward sold her off to a shady salvage crew. With a lucrative kickback, no doubt. If she's still in one piece, waiting to be decommissioned, then we need to get her back.
And there's the catch.
Would mind another ship by our side. I haven't flown formation in months.
I sure hope it's a battle cruiser.
Affirmative. Navigating to destination.
Transferring all power to engine subsystem. Initiating extraction. Wreck is stable, for now.
On station.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Job's done. All salvage tagged and stowed.
Proceeding to nav point.
Recovering what we can. Stay alert in case someone else shows up.
At coordinates.
Salvage is secured, ready to move.
Moving to location. Affirmative. Docking with station. Yes, command. Moving to location. Docking with station. Affirmative. En route to coordinates. Docking with station. Docking sequence initiated.
Yes, Commander. Balancing power.
Docked successfully. Location.
Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Engaging warp drive.
Maxing engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Roger. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
New minerals discovered. Precious metal deposits have been identified. Extractions are now in progress. Contact the trade office for
This is the place.
buying rights.
I see my old ship near the station yard adrift. Looks like it's still in one piece. Ugly as ever. But these old destroyers are tougher than they look. We need to get close so I can tap into her systems. See if she still remembers me. Move fast. And keep your weapons hot. With our luck, someone's still squatting on these piles of junk. Let's hope no one's home.
He fought in that bucket of bolts? He's braver than the stories make him out to be.
Affirmative. Proceeding to nav point.
Tracking unknown contact.
Hey, this is our scrapyard. No one's supposed to be here. Wait, I recognize that transponder. You're the ones who messed with our salvage. Now you're here poking around our yard like it's a market stall. The Scrapclaw Hull Rats don't run a charity. We run an environmentally destructive recycling program. And you just wandered into the compactor.
Do you have a relationship with these people?
Let's just say it's a hate situation.
Enemy frigate identified. Acquiring target. All hands to battle stations.
Arrived at destination.
Roger. Maxing weapon subsystem.
Yes, Command. Setting fire priority. Weapon subsystem. Target. Ventral shield. Taking light damage. Enemy frigate using Martin armor. Yes, sir. Target ventral shield. Light damage sustained. Starboard shield still holding.
Maintaining fire.
Enemy frigate is withdrawing. Targeting Lancer beam. Targeting Lancer beam. Affirmative. Targeting engine subsystem. Yes, Commander. Confirmed kill.
Proceeding to nav point.
Roger. Maxing. Engine subsystem.
At coordinates.
No remaining tasks. Operation complete.
Yes, Commander. She's ours again. Systems are online, engines starting up. It's like I never left. Good work. It feels good to be home. Channel open. At the ready. Channel open. At the ready. At the ready. At the ready.
Yes, sir. Forming up with frigate. Affirmative.
Finally, something that shoots in the same direction as we do.
Excellent work. We got what we came for. Let's get out of here before more show up.
En route to coordinates. Navigating to destination.
Kicking off salvage. Running scans and recovery operations.
At coordinates.
Acknowledged.
Switching to default power state.
Job's done. All salvage tagged and stowed.
Yes, sir. Maxing engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged.
Yes, sir. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged. If we're really doing this, we're going to cross paths with the Imperial security forces eventually. And when that happens, we will be easily tracked and hunted down. We need a way to mask our transponders, or we won't last long.
While we were at the scrapyard, we could have scavenged a few transponders of the wrecks.
Those would have been decommissioned and logged. It would be obvious if we used one of those.
Even if we did steal active and current transponders, the moment we are caught doing anything illegal, we would be flagged.
We need ones that are already on the Imperial watch list. We will swap them out as needed, like a sheep's cloak. The Astrum Rebellion will come in handy for this. They are already in open conflict with the Imperium, so if we relieve some rebels of their transponders, it won't be traced back to us. There are a few sectors where they hold control. I'll mark them on your map.
Great. The enemy of our enemy is still our enemy, I guess.
Maxing engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump. Maxing engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Special offer. Space-grade alloys are now available for immediate purchase. Only a limited stock. Hurry while supplies last. Attention traders. The station will be hosting a trade fair next week, featuring rare and unique items from across the system. Don't miss out on this opportunity.
Forming up with frigate.
Roger.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged. Maxing engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Offering high-quality components for those types of vessels. Check the fast desk for availability.
Unidentified ship spotted.
Roger, moving to location.
Evening subsystems.
Yes, Commander.
Enemy destroyer identified. Enemy corvette identified.
Attacking. Red alert. Roger. Firing on target.
Acknowledged. Transferring all power to weapon subsystem. Attacking. Taking fire.
Targeting Lancer beam.
Target aft shield 75%.
Target ventral shield. Minor damage. Roger. Targeting weapon subsystem.
Forward shield 75%.
Target ventral shield 90%. Setting fire priority. Weapon subsystem.
Target weapon subsystem 75%.
Ventral shield 75%. Target aft shield taken light damage.
Acknowledged. Switching to default power state.
Targeting Lancer beam.
Forward shield 25%. Targeting ready.
Yes, sir.
Target ventral shield, minor damage.
Target hull integrity is 75%.
Roger. Max weapon subsystem.
Target starboard shield 50%.
Target ventral shield still holding. Acknowledged. Heavy casualties reported. Target ventral shield 75%.
Enemy Corvette is falling back. Focusing fire on weapon subsystem.
Weapon subsystem 75%.
Yes, sir. Commencing attack. Target port side shield 75%. Targeting Lancer beam.
Forward shield 75%.
Forward shield 75%.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Enemy destroyer is retreating.
Maxing engine subsystem.
Transferring all power to engine subsystem. Forward shield 50%.
Affirmative. Target hull integrity at 90%.
Targeting ready. Target destroyed. Balancing power. Forward shield 25%.
Roger. Navigating to destination. Yes, sir. Navigating to destination.
Missile guidance ready.
Forward shield still holding.
On station. Yes, command. Moving to location.
Subsystems.
Roger.
Beginning salvage. Sensors are locking onto the wreck.
On station.
Salvage is secured, ready to move. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
This sector is known to have a rebel presence. It won't take long for them to take notice of our former Imperial markings. Take the combat initiative, and we can salvage their transponders from the wrecks.
New contact detected.
Prices are expected to fluctuate, so purchase early for the best rates.
Imperial mercenaries. Was the ass-kicking we handed your boss so hard they had to send you to clean up for them? Get out of our sector before it's too late. No amount of creds is worth your lives.
Acknowledge. En route to coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Maxing weapon subsystem. Enemy destroyer identified.
Enemy Corvette identified. Attacking. Hostile action!
Roger. Commencing attack. Red alert.
Target ventral shield still holding. Targeting Lancer beam. Targeting Lancer beam.
Roger, already engaged.
Enemy Corvette is withdrawing.
Target destroyed. Attacking.
Neutralize target. Yes, sir. Rebel shield transponder should do nicely. Get near the wreck to capture it.
Target port side shield 75%.
Enemy destroyer using missile guidance. Ventral shield taken light damage. At the ready. Targeting ready. Target aft shield 75%. Missile guidance ready.
Target port side shield taking light damage.
Ventral shield 50%.
Targeting Lancer beam. Enemy destroyer is falling back. Neutralize target!
Neutralize
Sensors
target.
are picking up a rebel warp signatures entering the system. Unidentified ship spotted. New contact detected.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander. Navigating to destination.
Targeting ready. Missile guidance ready.
All merchant fleets are advised to check in with the docking officer upon arrival for the latest market prices.
Kicking off salvage. Running scans and recovery operations.
Nav point reached.
Recovery successful. Nothing left behind.
Moving to location.
Enemy Corvette identified.
Enemy Corvette identified.
Acquiring target.
Moving to engage.
Target forward shield 75%.
Forward shield light damage sustained.
Targeting Lancer beam. Yes, command. Firing on target.
Target destroyed. Acquiring target. Target forward shields.
Yes,
Beginning
command. Waiting
salvage.
formation.
Sensors are locking onto the wreck.
Forward shield light damage sustained.
Enemy Corvette locking out.
Affirmative.
Looks like we have company. Rebel patrol ships just jumped in.
Beginning salvage. Sensors are locking onto the wreck.
New contact detected.
Yes, sir. Proceeding to nav point.
Initiating extraction. Wreck is stable, for now. Affirmative. Balancing power.
Forward shield 50% on station.
Affirmative. Job's done. All salvage tagged and stowed.
Roger, moving to location.
Beginning salvage. Sensors are locking onto the wreck.
On station.
Awaiting orders.
An exclusive shipment of luxury fabrics from a distant system has just docked. Head to the trading floor for the best price.
Awaiting orders.
Recovery successful. Nothing left behind. All goals met. Wrapping
Channel
up.
all that should be enough to cover our fleet signatures. Let's get out of here before these patrols become a real threat. Affirmative.
Enemy vessel identified. Enemy Corvette identified. Yes, sir. Acquiring target.
Roger, navigating to destination.
Acknowledged.
Yes, Commander.
Affirmative.
Nav point reached. reached.
Acknowledged. Target hull integrity is 75%. Forward shield 75%. Enemy Corvette is retreating. Target half shield still holding.
Forward shield taking light damage.
Target eliminated. Acknowledge. Attacking. Target dorsal shield 75%.
Maxing weapon subsystem.
Forward shield 20%. Roger.
Enemy vessel is running away. Target eliminated.
Affirmative. Navigating to destination.
Lancer beam ready.
We're on site and starting recovery. Keep an eye out. Acknowledged.
Nav point reached.
Evening subsystems. Forward shield. Taken light damage.
Exciting news! The trade post has opened a new section dedicated to exotic goods from the far reaches of the galaxy. Be sure
Salvage
to
complete.
check out the
We've
new
secured all
arrivals.
viable materials.
Navigating to destination.
Recovering what we can. Stay alert in case someone else shows up.
Arrived at destination.
Job's done. All salvage tagged and stowed.
Yes, sir. Navigating to destination.
Recovering what we can. Stay alert in case someone else shows up.
Arrived at destination.
Recovery successful. Nothing left behind.
En route to coordinates.
We're on site and starting recovery. Keep an eye out.
On station.
Salvage complete. We've secured all viable materials. Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Engaging warp drive.
This is a reminder that failure to do so may result in penalties.
Engineering reports the transponders are in working condition, but they have heavy security protocols that prevents us from using them.
As expected, we will need a specialist to integrate these transponders. I know a freelancer from my old network by the name of Mira Voss. She's a bit of a ghost, but I know she operates out of this area. I have a short list of stations where we might find her. We will need to search each one, but I trust you can handle that.
Yes, sir. Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Engaging warp drive. Moving to location. Roger. Lining up for dock.
Reminder, trading fee discounts are available for all incoming ships who complete a fuel delivery. Check with customs for more info.
Aligning with docking port.
Mira Voss isn't here. We'll cross that off the list and check the other stations.
Docking complete.
propulsion systems have arrived and are now available for installation. These high-efficiency engines will help your ship travel faster and conserve energy.
Looking for rare items, visit our new trade annex featuring one-of-a-kind artifacts from the Outer Rim, exclusive to this post.
For a limited time, all shipyards are offering a 15% discount on all paint jobs for custom designs. Make your vessel stand out today.
External traffic minimal. Holding narrow band readiness posture.
Navigating to destination. Arrived at destination.
Acknowledge. Transferring power to engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged. Docking sequence initiated.
Voss isn't here either. This is starting to look like a dead end, but we have one more station to check.
Docked successfully. To coordinates. Nav point reached.
Yes, Commander. Maxing. Engine subsystem.
Warp drive engaged.
Attention, mining teams. The asteroid belt surrounding Sector 23 has been cleared of hazardous debris. Operations are now safe to resume in the area.
Moving to location. Affirmative. Docking with station. Docking sequence initiated.
Well, if it isn't Lucian Thorne, I thought you would have died of old age by now. You showing up usually means somebody is either in trouble or about to be.
Voss, it took some time to find you. Maybe next time could you leave a calling beacon? I don't have that many years left. Is your security tech know-how still sharp? I need your expertise to bypass the security protocols on these salvaged transponders so we can avoid any Imperial entanglements.
So I'm the one in trouble then. You don't bypass Imperial security protocols, Lucian. Those transponders are tied into probably half a dozen watchdog systems
systems you don't even know exist. One mistake and every patrol ship in the sector will know exactly who and where you are. My rate's just doubled.
That's ludicrous. We could almost buy a whole new ship with that amount.
And how long would that ship last if we get tagged by a patrol? We need those transponders working. We can't just keep running and hiding.
She's right. If we're going to operate this deep in Imperial space, then staying hidden isn't optional. It's survival. There are plenty of contracts, escort jobs, and bounty postings out in the frontier. We take the work and the credits and come back when we can afford her services.
You seem to be able to afford it despite all the fuss. Hope you weren't planning on using those creds for retirement. This isn't the kind of work you want to be doing in Imperial space. Meet me at these coordinates, far enough off the charts that nobody asks questions, and we'll get started.
Acknowledge. En route to coordinates. At coordinates.
Affirmative. Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Transferring all power to engine subsystem.
Initiating warp jump.
Detecting a single ship in the center. No other contacts on sensors.
There she is.
Detected.
Get within docking range, and I'll prepare the transponders for transfer. Keep an eye on the sensors. We don't want any unwanted visitors while we're doing this.
En route to coordinates. At coordinates. Roger, moving to location. Navigating to destination. Proceeding to nav point. At coordinates. Yes, Commander. Navigating to destination. Arrived at destination. Affirmative. Moving to location.
Friendly frigate identified.
Arrived at destination. Acknowledge. En route to coordinates. At coordinates. Yes, sir. Navigating to destination. Nav point reached. Affirmative. Navigating to destination.
These are worse than I thought. Layered authentication locks, remote tamper pings, and self-destructs are baked right into the hardware. Any break in the process will render these useless. Starting the magnetic reset process now.
At coordinates. Affirmative. Navigating to destination. Nav point reached.
I'm getting a huge power spike from the other ship.
Some sort of emergency signal pulse just went off.
These had a hidden fail-safe. They're broadcasting a distress signal to any nearby Imperial patrols. I jammed the signal, but someone might have heard that.
Continue with the transfer. We won't have another chance to get these online. We'll deal with anyone that comes looking.